You hit snooze. You scroll instead of study. You order takeout instead of cooking. Why do you keep doing things you know aren't good for you? It's not because you're lazy, it's because you're human. Hey everyone, today we're diving into one of the most powerful forces controlling your life, and you probably don't even know it exists. It's called the path of least resistance, and understanding it might just change everything about how you see your own behavior. So let's talk about why your brain is basically a lazy river and what you can actually do about it. Here's the thing. Your life is like a ski slope, and just like water always flows downhill, you're constantly being pulled toward whatever requires the least effort, the least resistance. This isn't some motivational fluff. This is literally how our brains work. Think about it. When you're tired after work, do you go to the gym or collapse on the couch? The couch, right? That's the path of least resistance. But here's where it gets interesting. The path of least resistance isn't just about being lazy. It's about what causes us to make the choices we make, even when we know better. Let me give you some examples that'll blow your mind. Example 1, achievement. Why do some people crush their goals while others with the same talent never get anywhere? It's not about motivation. It's about understanding what causes success and setting up your life so the easy path is the successful path. Example 2, relationships. Ever notice how arguments always seem to go the same way? That's because you and your partner have worn grooves into your conflict patterns. The path of least resistance is to fall back into those same fights over and over. Example 3, your career. Most people end up in jobs not because they deliberately chose them, but because that's where the current of life took them. First opportunity, least resistance, and boom. 10 years later, you're still there. Now here's the game changer. The path of least resistance is always what causes people to do what they do, not willpower, not character, not discipline. The path that's easiest to follow in that moment. So if you want to change your behavior, stop trying to force yourself uphill. Instead, change the slope. Make the good choice the easy choice. Want to work out more? Put your gym shoes by your bed. Want to eat healthier? Don't keep junk food in the house. Want to read more? Leave your phone in another room and put a book on your pillow. You're not redesigning yourself. You're redesigning your slope. Look, you're always going to follow the path of least resistance. That's not a character flaw. That's just physics applied to human behavior. The question is, are you going to design your life so that path leads somewhere you actually want to go? Drop a comment and tell me, what's one path of least resistance you're going to redesign this week? And if this clicked for you, hit that subscribe button, because we're diving into more psychology that actually makes sense. See you in the next one.